all little kids, and we went through stuff that people shouldn't have to go through anywhere.
Let out what I went through for 50 years.
It has been a journey 5 decades in the making for John Ward. He shared his tale of abuse for the first time publicly Monday, a horrific ordeal within the foster care system after being taken from his family at a mere 3 months of age.
I didn't even know what I was into my mid-20s. I mean, so it's not hiding, it's being ashamed, it's not feeling part of anything. Coming out now is just telling people we're here.
Ward speaking at the launch of a 60s Scoop exhibit at Edmonton's Royal Alberta Museum Monday. That's the term that describes a provincial policy where thousands of Indigenous kids were taken from their families and placed into non-Indigenous homes.
We've lost our culture, we lost our language, we lost our family members.
Sharon Gladue has been leading the exhibit's provincial tour, one which also chronicles her journey.
So we're trying to educate mainstream Albertans as there is a reason why there's a large population of our Indigenous people that are homeless, why they have addictions, why there's a lot of them that are incarcerated.
The government of Alberta owes these people an apology.
Gladue says apologies from the Manitoba and Alberta governments have helped to open the door to healing, but that resources to help survivors on their path forward often fall woefully short.
They have actually 12 sessions with a therapist, and we know that 12 sessions doesn't cut it for a life-long journey of abuse and abandonment.
Of course, the number of survivors has dwindled over the years. Gladue says just 20% of the 125,000 kids taken are still alive today. All the more reason her group has been eager to work with governments to ensure Indigenous kids in the current system avoid a similar fate.
We've been there, we've done that, and we just want to mentor as much youth that are coming out of the system.
I met her, and like 2 days later, I gave my gun away.
John Ward's path to healing began when he met his wife 30 years ago. Still, he knows others lag far behind, and sharing his story here today helps shed light on what they continue to endure.
We're telling people because we want them to understand there are people that are still suffering. You see someone on the street, you don't know what their story is.
In Edmonton, Courtney Theriault, City News.